The push for Scottish independence is riddled with falsehoods, with the SNP hell-bent on sacrificing everything on the altar of breaking up the UK. Michelle Ballantyne, leader of the Reform Party Scotland, has claimed. Mrs. Ballantyne was speaking after the publication of a new analysis by the Facts4U.org think tank indicating Scottish independence could jeopardise 60% of exports to the rest of the UK worth in excess of £50 billion. The report also highlights the fact trade with England, Wales and Northern Ireland is 20 times higher than Scotland's trade with Germany, the largest economy in the EU. Mrs. Ballantyne, who is also a member of the Scottish Parliament, told Express.co.uk, "The separatist agenda is built on nothing but falsehoods and plain old lies, now more than ever. Despite our economy crumbling due to 14 years of SNP mismanagement, as well as 5 years of lies about the dependency of Scotland on the EU market, the evidence is clear. Scotland's economy is built on trade with our UK family. Will they ever come clean? The SNP will sacrifice everything on the altar of achieving the breakup of the UK." Mrs. Ballantyne claimed, "They care nothing for our livelihoods and the well-being of the Scottish people. They are happy to lie and misuse devolution to create grievance and prejudice, but their political ideology means they are unable to embrace the opportunities of Brexit or admit the benefits that we are already seeing. The SNP lack a credible economic plan, so they are now clinging to the laughable suggestion that the EU project will solve their economic illiteracy." The analysis, based on figures from the Scottish Government, values Scotland's trade with the rest of the UK at £51.2 billion. Trade with the USA accounts for £5.5 billion, while trade with Germany was valued at just £2.5 billion. Commenting on the findings of its report, a Facts4U.org spokesman said, "Nicola Sturgeon and her SNP government have constantly found time, during the turbulence and the abuses of process taking place in the Salmon crisis, to praise the EU and criticise Brexit. The SNP government have even found time to dictate that public buildings will fly the flag of a foreign power, a union of which it is no longer a member, and yet to ban the flag of the union of which it is in fact a member. In our view, this is extraordinary and delusional behavior, conceived out of bitterness, hate, and spite." They continued, "One simple truth is that the rest of the UK accounts for 60% of all Scottish exports, the rest of the world comes next with 21%, and the member countries of the EU account for just 19%. The potential for Scotland to become a proud trading nation, freed from the shackles of the EU's disastrous trade policies, while benefiting from the newly liberated UK's bold new initiatives, was considerable," they stressed.